Hi friends, I'm Amy and this is A Star Reads, and I've got my bookStara Readalong shirt on, which means that it is time for an announcement, a very exciting announcement, because I'm going to be telling you about our 2024 series lineup for bookStara Readalongs. And I am super excited about what we chose. We chose 2 series for 2024. bookStara Readalongs is a group that was created by Danielle from bookStara and myself, and then Paige from Pages with Paige joined us. Well, she participated the first year and she was so active and doing so much for the group that we were like, come join us, be part of the team. And so Paige joined us in our 2nd year, and I think we're coming on to our 4th year. This is pretty wild. I didn't realize we are already that far along. But it's been a great group, and we have an amazing community that we have formed in doing all these read-alongs, and we read series together, and we have a great time discussing them both in our Discord, but then also with live show discussions that we have at the end of the month in which we read the book. And we also do mid-month reading sprints within the month of reading that book so that we can catch up, especially when we're behind, which I have a feeling we're gonna need help with, at least in the beginning of 2024. If you are interested in joining us, we would love to have you, even if it's just for one series and not the other, even if you would just like to come check out our Discord server and maybe comment on other series we've read in the past. We are always wanting to increase our community, have more voices in there. We have amazing people within the bookStara Read-alongs, so you would be in really good company. One thing we tried last year, which worked really well for us, was to put 1 month in between each book that we were reading, because it gets a little overwhelming when we're doing a whole series 1 month after another. And I think that's really gonna help us next year, because in 2024, the very first series we're gonna start reading is the Green Bone Saga. I'm so excited about this one. I'm also a little nervous because it is a hefty book series. Well, I think the first one's not so large, but as the books go, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm a little concerned. So we will be starting in January, which in the past we'd always started in February. This year we're starting in January with Jade City. Then we will have a month off and we will read Jade War in March. And then another month off, and we'll finish our series with Jade Legacy in May. And I'm hoping that this will work out for everyone. It'll also give us a bit of a break between these gigantic books. The Green Bone Saga is an adult urban fantasy, and this is all about these 2 crime syndicate clans that are on this one place where it's like the only place in the world that produces this magical green jade, which helps to enhance people's supernatural abilities. So having the ability to access this jade is very lucrative. This is very Godfather-esque apparently, and there's a lot of politics. So it sounds like it'll be a fun, exciting series that I imagine we'll have a lot to talk about. And I have heard amazing things about this series, especially as it goes along. Like, people have said, like, they really like the first book, but it just gets better and better and better. So I'm hoping that's true. I can't wait for this one, and I think we're all pretty excited about this, even though it's rather hefty. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the Green Bone Saga is written by Fonda. So that's our author. I hope you come join us. Everything you need to know about joining the bookStara Read-alongs, our Discord information, the information for my co-hosts will be in the description box down below. We would love to have you. The second series is one that I'm really super excited. I've had it on my want to read for a long time, and that is the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series by Holly Jackson. So I know a lot of people have read this. This is a good time to do a reread, I think, because I just can't wait for this one. And we wanted to do something quite a bit different. We haven't done any mystery or thriller stories yet, and this is a great opportunity for us to do something completely different. It's also a series that has been really well loved, so I think this will be a fun one for us to get into. It's YA, but one of the YA series that I have heard most people talk about very fondly and not feel like the aspect of it being young adult took away from their enjoyment of it, which, you know, some of us really love YA, but some people are not as crazy about it. So if you're not as into YA, this might be a good one to get into. So we will be starting out this series in July with A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the first book in the series. Then in September, we're going to read Good Girl, Bad Blood. And then finally in November, we'll finish out the series with As Good as Dead. Sort of finish out the series. There is also a novella called Killjoy by Holly Jackson, which is part of this series. It's like a 0.5, I think, or something along those lines. And it looks like it might be Christmassy, so maybe next December we could do a side quest. We also do side quests within our group and on Discord, where some people may agree that they want to read a series together. So we can put up a category for that under side quests, and people can discuss the books that they're reading within whatever series they're reading. And that is a possibility. So maybe we'll have a side quest for Killjoy in December. This series is all about this girl named Pippa who's doing a school project, if I remember correctly. I think she's doing a school project, and there's a case that has been closed, but she goes back and she starts looking at information from this case for her project. And I think at that point she finds out that what was believed to be true about the case may no longer be true. And so she helps solve a mystery or solve a murder because I guess they open the case up again. I don't know. That's my assumption. So let us know in the comment section down below if you're going to be joining us. I'd love to hear if you're going to be reading one or both of these series with us. And if these series are not quite what you're hoping for this year, that's okay. There's always next year. Or you can join the Discord and maybe there'll be people who are interested in a side quest. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can find out what happens and all our thoughts, everything that we're going to be saying about these two series in 2024. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.